Good afternoon, everybody from Carmela. My name is Manu Shamarzadeh. I'm with David Milligan Selections. I'm their representative in the middle of the country, and just wanted to touch base and say hi. And I'm your new rep handling Michigan. I'm based out of Chicago. I can get there with no problems. Little background about me: I'm in my 22nd year of the wine business. First 7 were at a distributor level in Chicago, and now since then I've, in one way or another, I've been doing the supplier job. As far as Michigan specific, I've been calling on there for almost a little over 15, around 15 years. With that, I do know many of your customers and have built some decent relationships with them. Always willing to bring that to the table to see what I can do with the people I already know, but obviously meeting some new people and helping you sell our wines. With that, we have an incentive coming, and I will let Don speak to that. He may do it right this second and pause, or he may do it after this. But there's an incentive on 2 of the wineries from us that you carry. First one is Chateau l'Orangerie, which is one of our Bordeaux properties in the heart of Entre-deux-Mers. And then the next one is Fournier, which is a Loire property. So I'm going to do a little brief info on both those wineries. I know normally we do a GSM back pre-COVID. It'd be, you have 20 minutes, 30 minutes. We will get this done in under 10. You will have text sheets that I'm emailing with this as well. And you'll have the info to get a hold of me. Anything you need from me, whether it's text sheets, putting pricing on those text sheets, coming out and helping you sell, more importantly, coming out and spending time with you to make money that we're putting in on the incentive, use me and abuse me. With that, let's start off with Chateau l'Orangerie. So we do a Bordeaux Blanc and a Bonneau Rouge. As you can see, these are the 2 bottles. These are both 18. That's what I am in. You may have some 17 Rouge still, but as this gets going, you're going to be in 18 pretty quick. With that, Bordeaux Blanc, gave it away. Predominantly Sauvignon Blanc, 80% Sauvignon Blanc, 20% Semillon. Norma cork is what's being used on that. For the Bordeaux Superior, the Rouge, it's 85% Merlot, and the balance of that, 15% is Cab. With the white, you're getting more white peach, mild acidity. It's well balanced, lush nectarine with some minerality for me on the finish. As far as the Rouge goes, little more to it. Bold, good acidity, some lingonberries, dark cherries, and even some cassis flavors on a smooth finish towards the end of the wine. They are roughly around $14 in the marketplace. Just a little bit about the family. They date back to 1719. It's a family estate. Matthias Icod is the one pretty much that we deal with day to day. And like I said earlier, they're in the heart of the Entre-deux-Mers. Sustainable agriculture. Really, you got chalk and clay soil over a subsoil that's sandy clay. So, and then 75% of what they grow is red. Just to give you an idea of what their background is. And finally, where's the name come? L'Orangerie. Actually, there was room in the winter that they used to keep the oranges once we started getting into the cold season. And that's kind of how the chateau got its name, and it went from there. And a very cool thing, which I really like, is all their employees pretty much stay there for the long haul. Every employee is really much a long-term employee, and that says a lot about the chateau itself, that this is that people want to stay and work for them. Right now, it's very hot there. 2020 has been a warm and dry season, which for them is good for the vintage. So more on that when we hear more info from them. So for the next stop, we're going to go to Loire Valley, and we're going to deal with Fournier. This actually is the Vin de France line, which is, we do a Sauvignon Blanc, Pinot Noir. Reason it says Vin de France instead of Loire, even though the majority of it, if not sometimes in a vintage, all of it is Loire Valley, is it gives them the option in years that's needed to just go outside, which they do have some possibilities to do, and so they say it's Vin de France to stay within the laws. As far as the Sancerre La Belle Vie, this is La Belle Vie, the pretty vines. This Sancerre is fantastic, really at a great price. You're talking, first of all, Sauvignon Blanc roughly around 15, 16, Pinot Noir 17-ish. This pretty much is 26 to 27. And to find a Sancerre for that price point that tastes at this level is hard, especially because of the tariffs. Now, when you look at a bottle of 2019, it's not 18, but 2019, which is both Sauvignon Blanc and this are, you will see right above where it says David Milligan Selections for an importer, it will say bottled at Manitowoc, New York. We ship everything. The cases, the bottles, stealth enclosure for this, natural cork and capsule for this, and obviously got to send the bladder of wine with it, and we bottle it there. Still legally Sancerre, legally Sauvignon Blanc, Vin de France. Only difference is it was bottled here and not back in France, and that takes us around that 25% tariff. Now we are refilling real quick some out of France because the place where we bottle can't bottle for the next 2 months due to their own harvest. And we're gonna, us and the winery are gonna eat the cost to keep it down because we don't want to play with the cost when we're gonna go right back to bottle more in November to keep it at the price you currently have. With these two wines, just to give you a little bit on those as well, the Sauvignon Blanc is really got some nice mild minerality, mild acidity, great citral flavors going through the finish. And the Pinot Noir, a little bit lush, but a smooth finish with some red berries going through the wine as well. Again, I told you the price point. It's just really nice wine for the money. When we get the Sancerre, that's just screaming minerality and acidity and just really nice flinty stone notes. Me, a bucket of mussels, that bottle of Sancerre, and unfortunately now these days Lipitor, I'm a happy guy. It's a really, really phenomenal wine. And even Decanter just said 2 weeks ago, 91 points. So current vintage, the 2019, the bottling's out of the States. The press has it already. And they've been consistently in the 90 points with this wine, 90 plus easy. I think last vintage was 93. So definitely worth taking out, and you'll make some friends because the price point it's at is very advantageous. You're going to make some money on it as well because we have a per case incentive out there. Again, Don's going to tell you. And then the last thing as far as them, they make this on y va can for us. This is not something that they brought to market. My boss kind of got them involved in making this for them, but to actually have a canned Sauvignon Blanc out of Loire Valley to sell when people are looking for those things, especially takeout not takeout restaurants, but restaurants that are now doing takeout to survive, and states are letting them sell alcohol that way as well. That's a great addition for them, that it's a quality Sauvignon Blanc in a can. This is the case. It is 6 4-packs, so 24 cans, 200 milliliter cans in a box. And we're working on some pricing that you'll hear from Don as well on that. Just a fun, great wine. All you have to do is get it out there because I've made some friends pretty quickly with that. Even my wife's friends. So I got to make sure the local liquor store by my house is well stacked for them. Finally, just a little bit about the winery itself. So Fournier is a family estate going back to the 1800s. Claude and his brother basically, Jack, run it together, and it's only 222 acres in Sancerre, Puy-Fumé, and Menetou-Salon. So they're in the area. They also own a monopole called Clos de la Roque, which we do a single vineyard out of, and that's more, you'll see in the wintertime, I'm going to do pre-sales, go taste it and pre-sell it, and we'll only ship in whatever we sell. It's a great couple weeks for me because of some phenomenal wines that way. And with that, we do actually have a local person, not local estates, but their export manager, Thomas Houdier, will come once we're allowed to let people travel again. he'll come, and I've worked with him for a previous winery. We worked together, and he is one of those guys that gets out there and works. And we actually have been very successful in the previous brand, which the people that own Fournier own as well. But Fournier is the cruel in their crown. Sorry, I really haven't been sampling that much. With that, my name is Manu. Good luck out there selling. I am here available for you. Like I said, the info for me will be emailed to you. Outside of that, stay safe, and thank you for what you do for us. Appreciate it.